Going for a three-peat this weekend, is that one of the main goals of the team, or are you just trying to focus on, one day at a time down to French Lick?
I think that we should be focusing on one day at a time. We definitely don't want to give up our title that we've really earned the past 2 years. So I know that the end goal is definitely what we want. And so right now, it's let's do it for a third year in a row. But once we get down there, we really need to, get down to business and just focus on each day as it comes.
How nice is it that you got to play the course last year? Obviously, you won the Big Ten championship, so you have a familiar feel with the course down at French Lick.
Yeah, last year, it was the first time we'd seen it, and we didn't go to the preview, but, we just came out strong with our game plan and what we wanted to do and which holes, we wanted to be in certain places, and just the process for each and every hole. So I think that really helped, and hopefully this year having those 3 rounds under our belt will really help us to just be all that much more ready.
Do you like the course specifically? Does it suit your game?
I thought so last year, yeah. It's definitely a good test. There's holes that you can be more aggressive with and some that, you got to be a little bit more, not cautious, but, maybe play to the center of the green or just watch out for some of the slopes. But I definitely think it's a great championship course, and last year it favored us, so hopefully it will again.
Do you feel that the Lady Buckeye gives the team some momentum? I know individually you want to do a little bit better, shoring some things up this weekend, but as a team to win that tournament, and there are mostly Big Ten teams at that field, so it feels good going down to the Big Ten championships this weekend, I think, after last weekend.
Yeah, last weekend was definitely a push in the right direction, and we don't see Purdue very often during the year, and we haven't seen Northwestern much this year, so that was almost all the schools were there last weekend, so I definitely think that was a good preview for this week. But this weekend will be a whole different game. We came off last weekend pretty confident, but that just means that all the other ones we're going to have all the bigger target on our back for that. So we got to take the momentum, but also just focus on the fact that it's a new tournament, and we got to do what we know how to do.
You're the lone senior in the lineup, so what have you seen out of the golfers on the team that gives you confidence that you can win 3 championships in a row?
Just that we have 6 players that any given round that we have can be the low score for the day. So I think that that's something that makes our team different from a lot of others, that we do have 6 players that can all be in contention for every round. And so I know that gives each of the individual girls a big confidence boost, because maybe one round's not your day, but that's okay because we have 5 other girls that have our back. And I think that's something that we really realized this past weekend, because I know that I didn't play as well as I would have liked in a couple of the rounds, and some of the other girls felt the same way, but the team collectively still, we'd still got the job done. So I think that that's just a huge benefit in our favor.
Are you going to try to block it out that this is your last Big Ten championships, or is it just kind of inevitably going to seek in because you know that it is?
Nothing really has sunk in this entire year that, this is my last time I'm doing it. So I think it's hard for me to realize or have it set in. Maybe once it's over it will, but hopefully I'll just end happy and call it good.